Hi Virgo, welcome to DawnTillDusk Tarot. In this video, we are going to be talking about what you can expect in the month of October. So we will start by laying out your cards. And we have the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. From the Romance Angels, we have Getting to Know Each Other, the Wisdom Oracle, we have New Life, and the Moonology Oracle, the End of a Tough Cycle Approaches. Okay, let's start with tarot. And lately, this has been you. The Five of Cups is very much about being in a negative state of mind. It usually has to do with emotions because the cups are the emotional cards of the tarot deck, but you have been really focused on all that can go wrong and all that has gone wrong for you in the past. Because as we see here, this person is just really feeling kind of sorry for themselves. And we see these cups that have spilled over and they're just not very happy about that. But we also see that this person is not turning around to notice that there's still two cups here that are standing up. So this is really a card about choosing to look at the negative side of situations as opposed to, if you feel like everything that can go wrong is going wrong and that is the facts of the situation, like there are certain times that just everything does go wrong for whatever reason. Things happen, people hurt us, and just there are times that we have to go through this pain and it's just kind of inevitable. It happens. But what I see here is this is not one of those times. This is you just allowing yourself to get caught up in negative energy. And I'm not saying that this is like your fault or that I'm blaming you or that this is something that you're doing wrong. And really the only person that this is hurting is yourself. Because if you just sit around and focus on the negative aspects of a situation, then really you're just torturing yourself with your own thoughts, especially if all of the things that you're thinking of that seem so bad are just scenarios that you're coming up with. It's not even actually happened yet. It's not even really happening in reality. It's more all of the things that you come up with in your head that could happen. Because like I said, the Five of Cups is really about just getting caught up in your own negative way of thinking. Not that all of these bad things are actually happening. So this is more of a state of mind than it is a reality of a bad situation. It's just once we get into these negative slumps that everybody gets into from time to time, we could almost take a good situation and make it seem bad just because that's how much power our minds have. So if we choose to look at the negative parts of a situation long enough, we can make good situations seem bad. And it's really all about just changing our thinking to at least a more realistic view. Even if you can't muster up the ability to think fully positive, even just looking at the reality and seeing that it's not all bad. And I see that this Queen of Wands energy is coming in. This is an energy that is just very different than the Five of Cups that we were just talking about. This Queen of Wands is somebody that's extremely comfortable in their own skin, and they just know that everything will work out exactly as it's supposed to, and they just take everything as it comes. They don't sit around and dwell on the negatives. They just see how she's just sitting here in her throne, and she just has everything that she needs, and she knows that whatever she is faced with, she's going to be okay, because she just has that confident, calm energy. This is somebody that is going to be coming into your life this month. And this could be an energy of a new romantic partner. This could be a friendship. This could be even just someone reaching out to you as, I don't know, even a therapist, for instance. This is just somebody that is going to come into your life this month that you really need to hear from, because they're going to offer you this different perspective, because you have been in your negative energy for so long that it's really hard for anybody to pull themselves out of that without some sort of help from an outside source. So like I said, could be a romantic partner, a friend, a therapist, any number of people. But this is someone that's going to offer you the perspective of, okay, I see where you're coming from. I see that these negative outcomes are possibilities, but I'd like you to take a look at the situation and see that there are also other possibilities other than everything just going horribly wrong. So things could be neutral. Things could even go better than you thought they ever could. And this person's going to pull you out of that negative slump that you have been in and bring you back to at least a more baseline, neutral reality of the situation. And that's why the Six of Pentacles is showing up, because as we see the scales, this is a card about balance, and that is what you need in your life. You need some balance because, like I said, you have been extremely negative, and having this positive energy enter your life right now is exactly what you need to bring yourself out of that negativity. And this person is going to be very attractive to you, possibly physically, but definitely spiritually and energetically. You're going to be very drawn to this person, because you're going to see that this person has this air about them that they kind of have life pretty well figured out. They understand how to take the good with the bad, and they're a very balanced person themselves. You're going to be drawn to that because our minds really don't want to stay in a negative place. Even if it seems like right now you are in this negative place and there's kind of no way out, that's not really our natural state that our minds and bodies want to be in. I think that most people would much prefer to at least be neutral and be able to take life as it comes, as opposed to always making everything negative. This person, since they're able to do that, like I said, you're going to be very drawn to them, and you're going to want to hear their perspective to see if you can kind of adapt their ability to take things for what they are and accept things as they come. And that's going to offer you a lot of balance in your life. So what always seemed very negative and depressing, this person is going to shed some light on that may change your perspective on a lot of situations. So then we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, this definitely has to do with that person we were just talking about. Obviously, because you're going to be very open to sharing your point of view with this person, because you're going to want to hear what they have to say in response. You're going to be very interested in receiving their input on different situations that you're dealing with. So like I said, you're going to be very open to sharing about yourself, and they will be very open to giving you their perspective on things. So it's just going, like I said, this balance, and that's a big piece here, because it's just going to offer you what you've been looking for in order to kind of get your life back to neutral, get it back to where you can just be happy again. I don't think you've been happy for a while, and I think a lot of it has been caused by your own thoughts and your own perspective. And this person is going to help you get out of that negative way of thinking. So we have new life, and this is really just a card about waking up to this new energy and feeling kind of renewed and just rejuvenated, because as we see, it looks like she's waking up here, but she's glowing. So obviously this rest that she took, and whatever this is that she has realized, maybe she had an epiphany, it's caused this new life and this new energy to beam from her. And I actually see that as the way that you're going to feel once you start to incorporate these new ideas into your thinking that this person is going to offer you. You're going to just feel this renewed passion for life. You're going to feel happy again. You're going to just be able to see things without this dark storm cloud over everything that you look at, which I think that's what you've been seeing recently. I think that everything that you see has just had this shadow cast over it, and this person is going to offer you this opportunity to wake up from that, to get out of that darkness and shed light on these things so that you're able to see things a lot more clearly. And in reality, it'll be a lot more of a realistic view, because you'll be able to see things for what they are, and not everything is just negative and doom and gloom. This person's going to wake you up to these new ideas. And we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this is an indication that yes, you have been in this tough cycle. Like I said, it was probably first initiated by some emotional pain that you went through, because as I said, it was the 5 of Cups that showed up, and cups are emotions. So I believe that you were hurt. I believe that an outside source caused you this pain, and it really brought down your view of other people in the world. It just kind of put you into this, I don't want to say it was as severe as a depression, but it was definitely just a sadness. It was definitely just a negative way of looking at things. And that's where you've been in this tough cycle. But we also see that it says the end of the tough cycle approaches. So that's why this month is going to be so big for you, because this new person will be coming in to assist you. And that is what you have needed so badly, is just some new, fresh ideas from someone that, as I said, you'll be very attracted to, and you will feel a level of trust. Even with this negative way of thinking that you have been in, this person will show you very early on that they are trustworthy, and there is a reason that you are drawn to them. There is a purpose for you and this person coming together, and it is to really open you back up to all of life's possibilities and all of the positivity that life has to offer you. That is why the two of you are meant to come together, and that's going to be really big for you this month when you meet this person. It's going to change a lot for you in a lot of good ways. So I really hope that this offered you some clarity on a situation, and if it did, I would appreciate if you would subscribe down below and give the video a like. I hope you have a really great month, and thank you very much for watching.